Welcome to the joy of being. So sit back and relax. And today, just before I go through the relaxation with the quotes from Eckhart Tolle, I'd just like to tell you about my experience. About 20 years ago, around the year 2000, I had a massive experience and a massive change in my life with the wisdom of Eckhart Tolle. I was actually watching one of his DVDs. It's called The Flowering of Consciousness. And at that time, I was just about to lose my house. It was just about to be repossessed. And I was in a very, very dark time in my life. I had an awful lot of pain. I'd wake up every morning, and every time I woke up I thought, it wasn't a nightmare, this is real, my life is falling apart. And I was literally near enough ready for suicide. I was at my very, very lowest point. And I happened to pick up the DVD, The Flowering of Consciousness. And within about 20 minutes of watching this DVD, my life completely changed. I truly started to understand that it wasn't the situation in my life that was causing the absolute intense pain. It was my thoughts about the situation. You see, most of us have a little voice in our head all the time talking out loud. But when we can lower that voice down or switch it off, our life can change dramatically. From that moment on, my life changed. So now I'm going to read some quotes from Eckhart Tolle as you sit back and relax. First of all, take a deep breath in and out. Again, breathe in and out. Just focus on your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. One last time, breathe in and breathe out. No matter how long your journey appears to be, there is never more than this: one step, one breath, one moment, now. Where there is anger, there is always pain underneath. Don't wait to be successful at some future point. Have a successful relationship with the present moment and be fully present in whatever you are doing. That is success. When you become comfortable with uncertainty, infinite possibilities open up in your life. If her past were your past, her pain your pain, her level of consciousness your level of consciousness, you would think and act exactly as she does. With this realization comes forgiveness, compassion, and peace. All negativity is caused by an accumulation of psychological time and denial of the present. Unease, anxiety, tension, stress, worry, all forms of fear are caused by too much future and not enough presence. Guilt, regret, resentment, grievances, sadness, bitterness, and all forms of non-forgiveness are caused by too much past. and not enough presence. Observe your thoughts, don't believe them. When you complain, you make yourself a victim. Leave the situation, change the situation, or accept it. All else is madness. The primary cause of unhappiness is never the situation, but your thoughts about it. Is there a difference between happiness and inner peace? Yes. Happiness depends on conditions being perceived as positive. Inner peace does not. When you live in complete acceptance of what is, that is the end of all drama in your life. You might say, what a dreadful day, without realizing that the cold, the wind and the rain, or whatever condition you react to are not dreadful. They are as they are. What is dreadful is your reaction, your inner resistance to it, and the emotion that is created by that resistance. The common ego identifications have to do with possessions, the work you do, social status and recognition, knowledge and education, physical appearance, special abilities, relationships, person and family history, belief systems, and often national, radical, religious and other collective identifications. None of these is you. Stop looking outside for scraps of pleasure or fulfillment, for validation, security or love. You have the treasure within that is infinitely greater than anything the world can offer. You are not separate from the whole. You are one with the sun, the earth, the air. You don't have a life. You are life. When you drop your expectations that a person, a situation, a place, or an object should fulfill you, it's easier to be present in this moment because you're no longer looking to the next one. Most people want to get what they want, whereas the secret is to want what you get at this moment. The power is in you. The answer is in you. And you are the answer to all your searches. You are the goal. You are the answer. It's never outside. Be aware that what you think, to a large extent, creates the emotions that you feel. See the link between your thinking and your emotions. Rather than being your thoughts and emotions, be the awareness behind them. Think about what you are thinking about. Bring your attention to your breathing and realize that you are not doing it. It is the breath of nature. You reconnect with nature in the most intimate and powerful way by becoming aware of your breathing and learning to hold your attention there. This is a healing and deeply empowering thing to do. It brings about a shift in consciousness from the conceptual world of thought to the inner realm of unconditioned consciousness. You are the universe, expressing itself as human for a little while. Death is a stripping away of all that you are not. The secret of life is to die before you die and find that there is no death. Non-resistance is the key to the greatest power in the universe. You find peace not by rearranging the circumstances of your life, but by realizing who you are at the deepest level. The recognition of the false is already the arising of the real. The ultimate truth of who you are is not I am this or I am that, but I